that magical experience, like in Bookworm, Mildred, she's an 11-year-old precocious kid, and she's determined to get footage of this panther. And I'm aware of what I'm asking, but is this creature what Mildred calls a great big giant panther? Is it mythical? Is it real? Is it like New Zealand's Bigfoot? Like, what's the deal with this panther?
He refers to it as New Zealand's Bigfoot because it is it's an urban myth, but all urban myths are based on something. Like there's a real mechanism that started those legends. So yeah, the Panthers has got there's a true history to it, whether it's it happened that way or not. But they believe that a big cat, a panther, escaped a long time ago and has probably been interbreeding with the wild feral cats.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's been ones shot in the past, like these massive feral monsters that are kind of huge. They're not panther sized, but they're pretty damn big. So it's not too far to extrapolate, like maybe there is a really big one that has just been, lurking around and hiding. So the locals down there absolutely believe it. We encountered people who had seen it, and they were not looking for their 2 minutes of fame or a column inches on the paper. They were private people who didn't want to be on record, but they told us their encounter story, and they were pretty gripping. And so we had that kind of going into the shoot after being on the ground down there with them. So we were kind of panther juiced up, man. Yeah, and look, I was a 70s kid, man. I believed the Bermuda Triangle was a very real thing. And it's such a shame that no one even talks about it these days.
Yeah. There's a missing sense of wonder now, right? Like
it's an absolute, technology has ruined everything, I tell you, on so many levels. But that sense of as a kid, that's where the world was completely felt like this wondrous place that had, so many areas to explore that man hadn't been around. So you completely commit and believe that Bigfoot could still be wandering around, that you could believe that there's something beneath the ocean and in the Bermuda Triangle causing all these things. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a bit of sadness there that's been lost over the years, and that kids are now just need that immediate, result. They just want to, nothing can be, they just Google it in a second, like, oh, yeah, that's over. Like, there's no...
no wonder.
No wonder, no escapism, and it's really sad. Maybe I'm just being like a naive old fool, but hopefully the film is a little bit of a tribute to that kind of belief and holding on to that magic as a kid you have.
This has been a notable audio moment hand-picked from My Summer Lair, a podcast hosted by Sammy Younan. Visit mysummerlair.com for all the delightful details.